I'm Mel, the author of Looking After Me. So I've wrote this book for busy women like myself, might feel stressed out, anxious, overwhelmed. I used to be the most angry, stressed out person ever. I used to lack confidence, imposter syndrome, just ruled the world. But then I went on a healing journey of self-discovery, and that led me to become a Buddhist. So I've been Buddhist for 20 years, so that means that I look into my mind and I've summarized everything I've learned. So that's from ancient wisdom to modern psychology, and it's summarized in this book. So if you were to get this book, it's got 4 chapters in it, and you'd read each chapter as it guides you through. So the first chapter is about self-confidence and self-perceptions. The second chapter is about setting boundaries and positive relationships. The third chapter is about self-care and self-compassion. This book, it's like a journal workbook type, so you can work your way through it. So some people have read through it superficially at first and then gone back and took the time to answer the question. So it helps you to stop and look and reflect and look within. It helps you to come up with plans. It has topics in it such as people pleasing. So it's got lots of different exercises, what you can do for yourself. It looks at the drama triangle, the situations you can get in with different people. It talks about growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. So the book is for busy women, and they might be juggling lots of things: children, grandchildren, elderly parents, running a business, going to work. Women these days have just got so much on, but sometimes we don't take the time to stop and give ourselves that love and care what we give others. But it's really important to fill our own cup if we're to look after all these other people, and we deserve that love just as much as anyone else does. This book helps people to stop and reflect and look at what they're doing. It changes what they could make. It helps people who are stressed out or feeling anxious. It helps people to understand their own mind and the changes they can make to help themselves feel more calmer and at peace. People in more negative states of mind help to change it to a more positive state of mind, because everything comes from mind. What we think, we believe, what our thoughts become our reality. So it's really important that if we understand how all that works, that we are powerful beings. So once we understand our true power, then we can make massive changes in our lives. Men can read the book. Anyone can read the book, even though this is aimed at women, busy women who are stressed out. There's a lot of people out there in this world who are suffering. You've got teenagers, men, anyone can read it. The reviews on the website, I've had reviews from teenagers what have read the book, from men, but I've found it really helpful, depressed people, and it benefits all because everyone's got a mind and everyone wants to find happiness. I'm planning on writing the book. I didn't know I was going to write a book, but this book is based on 4-week course what I developed for the NHS. And I had a conversation with someone at a conference, and sorry, I've got loads of books in me. And I was just joking, and they sent me a thing on LinkedIn, but it was with AI, and AI was trying to write my book. And I thought, I can do this myself. So I just started writing, and then I just felt this urge, like this book had to come out of me. So typed, and it was done. Anyway, I don't have a laptop, because I'd left my job. So I was typing it in my notes on my phone, and when I was working somewhere with a computer, I'd get there early, and if I were out walking my dog, thoughts would come into it, I'd think, oh, I need to add that in. I think what has helped me the most is understanding the truth of how things really exist. So if everyone understands how things really exist, the world would change, because we believe everything to be true. There's an example in the book. If there's chocolate cake there and you love chocolate cake, I hate chocolate cake, and someone can take it or leave it, and we're all looking at that same chocolate cake, we're all perceiving that cake and believing that to be our truth, that you think it's the most beautiful thing ever. I think it's the most disgusting thing. But that isn't the truth, is it? Because the chocolate cake is just the chocolate cake. So that's how all of us are going around our world, we're believing what we're seeing and perceiving to be the truth, but that is not actually the truth. Yeah. Learning to let go of things we're holding on to. We're holding on to things what we don't need to. So there's a lot of people out there what are depressed, and because everything is energy. So everything what affects us, if we're not dealing with it, it's storing in our body, and all this energy is storing in and building up, and it makes us heavy. So we get sad and we get depressed. But if we start to look at these things we don't want to, just with a kind, compassionate heart, shining the light in it, and just accepting that things that have happened to us, we've done the best what we could at the time, and just allowing ourselves to let go. You don't need that anymore. Thank you for the lesson. But I think a big thing is letting go. We all need to learn to let go of things. So you can get the book at the publishers, Balboa, or you can also get it on Amazon. You can get it in lots of online stores. If you wanted to get this book, you could follow the link and get it from my website. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to connecting. Bye.